Welcome to Girl-tivities Murder the Disco. This is a ton of fun. It was all of our first times playing a game that's pretty much murder at the disco, and it was a ton of fun. There was a ton of snacks. Everybody did their best at dressing up as their character that they have chosen, and then we also had benefit bar with our bartender. She was the sweetest. We had mocktails. It was so much fun. And then here is our little map that we have of where we need to know where to go. I was Girl Jones. That was my character.
I was like, I have no idea what to even expect. I'll walk it through with you guys with everything.
And that is our crew to figure out which one of us is the one that murdered one of the girls. First, obviously, you have to understand all the rules and then continue with some game fun, pulling some cards and talk about your character and what you're supposed to be. It was a ton of fun. Us girls ended up playing the parts that we had very well, whether we changed our voice or just completely acted out what we thought that person would be based on the description. As we continue to get to know everyone's character and introducing our character as ourselves, we just ended up having a blast. And then while you're figuring it out, you have to figure out, based on your character, how you would interact with your other friends that are there as their character. So it's a ton of fun. There's a lot of clues and a lot of good goofing off that you guys would totally enjoy. Sometimes we had two people playing the same character just to help out. Oh no, there's been a murder. Now it's time to play.
It was found by the Boogie Room security, Dwight Slangler. We are actually on the dance floor. Okay. If you guys, she was the favorite with her partner to win the dance-off tonight. Before the police arrive, we should all have a look again at the murder scene and see if we can find any potential murder weapons or objects hidden in the room.
After finding clues and dancing off, we ended up having to look at all the reports, take notes, and just slowly come together on figuring out who was the person that murdered the girl. We had a ton of fun. It was a blast doing card games to figure out all of that information, and as well still being our character. And every character was given a card to figure out some fun that they were supposed to do and also some other things.
Delilah was killed by someone at least as tall as Delilah, as the entrance into the heart was delivered at least her height. It wasn't an upward thrust. The thrust into the heart was straight. That would discount Catalina, Stephanie, Bobby, Randy, Melody, Jenny, all of them from delivering the fatal blow.
After some fun and mingling, we had to talk about who and why the person murdered her. This was very interesting backstory.
We then turned to the unmistakable evidence of prints on the murder weapon. There were 4 prints present: Gloria, Catalina, Bruce, Donna. Now who had the chance to do it? We know Delilah was killed at approximately 7:30 p.m. All the people who had arrived and the dance floor was filling up. Delilah's body was found directly under the disco ball in the dance floor. We found a can of hairspray on the dance floor. We found prints on the can to be Gerald, Gloria, Catalina, Bruce, Donna, and Mike. We know from Professor Eliado that Delilah had a large amount of hairspray in her eyes. Then there is a small fact of a dancer complaining of being sprayed in the eyes a short while before the murder. They reported being sprayed and then discovering a note on the person. I am convinced this note was written by the killer. The note states their intent and shows us how they are going to murder Delilah. It was a dry run and a sign that the murderer was hungry for blood. I will now tell you the story. We know from the evidence that Donna, Gloria, Catalina were seen going into the ladies' bathroom together. They had a meeting in one of the stalls. A note was found. They were planning on fusing their businesses together, offering a nice moment. It was also known that Delilah had threatened Donna further. Delilah was stirring things up, and this was going to be a problem with the 3 ladies. The 3 ladies also knew that Delilah was having a relationship. This did not go down well when Donna said she often relied on Gerald's company when it was Delilah was by Donna as causing trouble. We know from the evidence that Delilah had threatened Donna. Donna hit the dance floor to practice her approach. As the owner's wife, she would have lied around pretty much unnoticed that she was always there. She danced in a groove, and as soon as the smoke came down, lurched over and sprayed a dancer in the eyes with hairspray. She finished her move by popping a note in the dancer's top pocket. She was now We know from both security and standing behind the bar that the spraying of hairspray was a common thing at the bar. that gives her the cover. You see she's automatically dealing with the situation now as she's the owner's woman. Everyone is kept in the foyer until the police arrive. It was Dwight and Shandy that reported incidents of the spray cans being used on the dance floor. They also stated that any attack always happened with the smoke descended on the floor and giving this side of the club. At the time of the murder, Donna was on the dance floor and close to Delilah as seen by Dwight's banquet. Shandy Pumps was witness to the dry run but didn't see anyone. Donna Grover was the correct height to administer the blow.
Now we get to figure out why she was killed.
Delilah was becoming a nuisance. She was not only a great dancer and a huge threat on the dance floor, but she had been openly threatened by Donna. Now Donna had some issues, particularly with booze, and she could act irrationally. With her husband playing away again, she couldn't think straight. She despised the fact Delilah was seeing Gerald, a man that she not only liked but depended on. With business down and her husband, who just didn't care, and the younger woman taking over, she was enraged. Donna saw that her potential new business deal incorporating the boogie room, Catalina's motel, and Gloria's dance again could be shattered. So Donna took it upon herself to do something about it. She thought if she could bump Delilah off, then she's not only have a clear path to Gerald, but she would have a very lucrative new deal.
As we come to an end, we were surprised to
Drum
find
roll,
that
please.
yes,
For best detective, we have Tony. All right, for best costume, drum roll, we have Gloria. And last drum roll, for best actor, we have Gerald.
It was a ton of fun, and myself being a male character, Gerald, who was an old dance star and loved being around the ladies, I had to act the part and definitely put on a fake mustache with some makeup. So here we are, Girl-tivities, having fun for a murder mystery game. I really hope you stay tuned for more Girl-tivities events. And if you're interested, go to my Instagram on the right and follow us. And become a member. It's amazing. You would love it. Hopefully we'll see you at the next event.
Lo sé. Estás ahí y estás allá. Yo sé lo que pasó, perdimos dirección y el vino se quedó sin sabor. Un despertar.
Ladies, thank you so much for